I just wanted to give you an update on these two castings. I poured a clear coat over the one on the left, this one over here, with the walnuts in it, and just to fill it up to the top. And it looks pretty good. Looks clear. And I did not put it in a pressure pot, so it still looks pretty clear. There are some bubbles up there in the top corner. We'll see how those mill out. But I think this was originally put in a pressure pot. And this one over here, I put resin, Alumilite, amazing clear cast, along with the same colors that I had in there, and that one looks pretty good. I don't see any air bubbles in that. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a swirl, but that should turn out nice. So just an update on those two castings. And I made some more that I'll pull out in a second and show you. I thickened these up so I could get a better pen blank out of them. So now they're about 1 inch, both of them. And I think you can just see the tape on that one. I'm not sure that, I think it's clear enough. It's tough to see. You're seeing through the bottom, the base of the mold. So I don't think that's a problem. So here are the other castings that I did yesterday. And this is a pine cone. I shaved off the edges of it. And it's about 1 inch at one end and 3/4 inch at the other end. I'm thinking about putting another clear layer maybe over the top of it just to fill it, make it more level. I'm not sure if I'll do that or not because I really only need 3/4 inch thick for pen blanks. And these are actually 4 pine cones that were not expanded. And I did stabilize those. I don't know how that's going to look. I cut one in half and it looked pretty good, but I think I might fill these up a little too because it looks like I might have some air pockets and I don't really want air pockets. Then I cast these little tiny corn cob. I don't even know what these are called. They're 3/4 inch, so I'm just gonna leave those as is, very clear. That looks nice. I'm just curious. I've never done this before, so I'm curious to see how these will look when they're cast. I put a silver Perlex in the bottom of this, so that might or might not add interest to it. I don't know. And then I put some translucent blue dye in there just for, again, added interest. I did the same thing with the blue translucent dye, not as much though on this one. And this one is more walnut halves with the same Perlex blue and magenta as I used on that one right there. Okay, so that'll be curious. And this piece never cured right. It's still very soft. I don't know if I can even use it for anything. Probably going to be experiment with that. But this one is okay. Now, I asked Pam Highland Boxes about this, and she said that I was doing by weight mixing, and you can't do that. You got to do by volume. So weight and volume, I learned, are different. Give you an update on this tabletop. I coated it 2 more times to make sure that it was slick, and I apologize for that glare, but it really is very beautiful and lots of texture and just beautiful movement in this piece, along with a nice edge. And this will make a great table. There's the whole piece. You can see it from up there. I don't yet know what type of legs I'm going to put on this tabletop, but once I decide and I put it together, I'll put another posting up on YouTube to show that final table. There's a lot of steps in the things that I make, and I just thought it might be interesting for people to see this side of it. And I know I'm not doing videos like a lot of people do, and I'm sure I'll get comments on that, which is fine. But it's a learning curve for me, not just to make videos and do how-to videos, but also the process in which I go to. And I hope that people are enjoying it. And please let me know. And if you do, please subscribe if you like it. Thanks.